You might actually need to try less in order to achieve your goals, not more. And this is because of the Yerkes-Dotson bell curve. This is a principle from psychology in which we know that performance and effort are not completely correlated, which means that as effort goes up, performance does not necessarily go up. It's actually a bell curve in which performance is here, effort is here. And as effort goes up, performance also goes up, but only to a certain degree, and then it drops. So here you're putting in a ton of effort, and then your performance decreases. So we can see this in a lot of aspects of life, right? For instance, in dating. If you show too much interest in someone, you might come off as creepy. If you don't show enough interest, the other person might not realize that you're interested. In athletics, if you spend too little time training for your sport, you are not prepared, or you haven't gotten the adaptations that are needed in your body. If you spend too much time training for your sport, you overtrain and risk injury. So this is applied to many facets of our lives, but it also applies to work. So for a lot of individuals, as they're working on a particular project at work, maybe they're working towards a promotion, they often think, I will put a ton of effort into this and then I will get the outcome I want. And if I'm not getting the outcome I want, I'm going to put more effort in. The problem is this sometimes leads to burnout, or maybe it might even lead to kind of like toxic behavior in the team where you're like yelling at team members to like hurry up, blah, blah, blah. And that's not great for your career either. And so if you're someone that's experiencing like a bit of burnout, you're starting to get really stressed, you need to remember that maybe less effort actually would get you the result that you want. And you would have kind of a more enjoyable journey on the way. And I want to note here that, we're not stupid as humans. We're not that stupid. We're not putting in more effort for no reason. Oftentimes, the reason we're putting in so much effort is because we're anxious about the outcome. So a lot of us feel like maybe the outcome won't happen, or we're worried about our ability. And in order to manage that emotion, we put in more effort because doing something feels like a good way to manage the emotion, and it kind of distracts ourselves from the emotion. And so it's really important to realize, when I feel insecure about my ability to complete this, it doesn't necessarily mean I need to put in more effort. It maybe just means that I need to realize that I'm feeling insecure, and that's okay.